You think your cat is just being clingy. But what if following you everywhere is something far deeper than affection? Because what looks like simple behavior is actually a quiet language your cat uses to reveal how they see you, and once you understand it, you won't look at them the same way again. You stand up for a second, and suddenly your cat is right behind you, tail up, quietly trailing your every step. Most people assume they're just curious or bored, but that's not the truth. Cats don't follow randomly. In feline psychology, movement signals purpose, and when they mirror yours, it means you've become their reference point. In the wild, cats observe leaders to decide what's safe. Emotionally, your cat is saying, if you move, it must matter. Instead of brushing them off, slow down. Let them walk with you. You're not being followed, you're being trusted. In 2019, a study published in the scientific journal Current Biology by researchers at Oregon State University made a significant finding. They demonstrated that cats form a secure attachment bond with humans, similar to how young children bond with their parents. In the experiment, when the owner left and returned, the majority of cats showed signs of reassurance, seeking closeness and emotional stability when near their owner. This shows that humans are not just feeders, but also a safe haven in the cat's world. Therefore, when a cat follows you, it's not random. It's a trust-based behavior that has been scientifically confirmed. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. You go to the bathroom, and there they are, waiting outside, or even trying to come in. It feels intrusive, almost funny. You might think they don't respect boundaries, but cats don't understand privacy the way humans do. What they do understand is vulnerability. When you disappear behind a closed door, their instinct says, something is happening without me. Emotionally, it's not control, it's concern. Next time, instead of shutting them out harshly, acknowledge them. A gentle voice or eye contact reassures them, you're still there. If you're starting to see your cat differently already, you're not alone. Stay with me, because the deeper meanings haven't even surfaced yet. You sit down, and your cat immediately settles nearby. Not always on you, just close. You might think, they just want a comfortable spot. But comfort isn't the full story. Cats choose proximity based on emotional safety zones. Being near you, but not always touching, is a sign of balanced trust. It means they don't need constant reassurance, because your presence alone is enough. Emotionally, this is quiet attachment. Don't force interaction. Let them choose the distance. That space is where trust breathes. A 2021 behavioral study published in the National Institutes of Health analyzed how cats interact with humans in their daily lives. The results showed that cats don't act randomly. They constantly observe, adjust their behavior, and react based on human movement, voice, and mood. In other words, cats aren't just following, they're reading you. Every move, every subtle change in behavior. This is a well-documented social and cognitive mechanism. So, when a cat stops, looks at you, and then continues following, that's not distraction. It's observation and prediction. Sometimes they follow you, then suddenly stop and just watch. It feels confusing, like they lost interest, but they didn't. Cats observe patterns. They pause to process, to predict your next move. This behavior comes from their hunting instincts. Watch, wait, understand. Emotionally, it means they're trying to read you. So instead of ignoring them, pause back. Look at them. That silent exchange strengthens your bond more than constant touch ever could. You wake up at night, and your cat is there, quietly moving as you move. It might feel like coincidence, but cats are crepuscular. They're naturally active during low-light hours. When they sync their activity with yours, it's not random, it's adaptation. Emotionally, they're adjusting their world to match yours. That's a powerful form of attachment. Instead of pushing them away at night, create a calm routine. You're shaping their rhythm as much as they're following yours. You walk into another room, and they follow, but pretend they're not. They stop, look away, act independent. You might think, they don't really care. But this is classic feline duality. Cats crave connection, but they protect their independence just as fiercely. So they follow, without admitting it. Emotionally, it's a guarded kind of love. Respect it. Don't call them out or force affection. Let them come to you on their terms. You notice they follow you more when you're stressed, tired, or quiet. Most people overlook this completely, but cats are highly sensitive to emotional shifts. They read tone, posture, energy. When you're low, your behavior becomes slower, softer, more predictable. That makes you easier and safer to be around. Emotionally, they're not avoiding you. They're choosing the version of you that feels calm. Instead of feeling guilty, recognize it. Your emotional state shapes their comfort. Sometimes they follow you, only to lead you somewhere else. You think, they just want food. But not always. Cats use leading behavior as communication. They guide you toward what matters in their world. Food, yes, but also spaces, routines, even attention. Emotionally, they're inviting you into their reality. Follow them back sometimes. It tells them you're not just their leader, you're their partner. You leave the house, come back, and suddenly they're glued to you, following even more than before. You might think it's excitement, but it's actually recalibration. Cats rely on environmental stability. Your absence disrupts that. When you return, they re-anchor themselves by staying close. Emotionally, it's relief. Instead of ignoring them when you get home, give them a moment. That small acknowledgement restores their sense of security. And then there are those moments when they follow you for no clear reason at all. No food, no sound, no movement. Just you. This is where most people misunderstand everything, because they assume there must be a reason. But sometimes, there isn't. In feline psychology, the highest form of attachment is voluntary presence without purpose. No need, no instinct, just
Hey,
choice.
buddy, did you miss me?
Emotionally, this is the closest thing a cat has to love in its purest form. They're not following you because they need something. They're following you because, in their world, you are something. So the next time you feel those soft footsteps behind you, don't brush it off as habit. Because your cat isn't just walking where you go. They're choosing you, again and again, in the quietest way they know how. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos.